Hey folks, Dave here in a very noisy studio beat today. I don't know what's going on, but I have dogs that are just out of control right now. But I wanted to get on here and do the Super Bowl pre-play here. I don't know if I can say Super Bowl, but the big game pre-play, I should say. First off, I do want to thank our Patreons here. Ron and I just thank you so much for supporting the show and for supporting Digital to Dice and even my channel to a little extent here. It really helps us pay the bills and continue the show. And we are, I forget if we're in year 3 or 4 right now. We've been doing it so long I don't remember, but we couldn't do it without your help. So I want to say thank you so much for everybody that has supported the show over the years and continues to support the show. Thank you so much. I can't thank you enough here. Alrighty, so I think I have everything set up. Let's take this off, and this is going to be true cards and dice today, folks. Really is. I'm not going to show any of the cards, especially for game-winning drive, because I don't know if I can without getting in some kind of a trouble, because that's something you have to buy the Super Bowl pack to get those teams. In the fast drive football, I'm going to play game-winning drive and fast drive football. Fast drive football, they're available for free, so you can pick those up if you want at any time. All right, so we're going to go overhead now. This is what you're going to see today. All right, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But we're going to have Kansas City, Philadelphia. And we're going to start off with game-winning drive here. And so I have Philadelphia as the home team. I'm not going to give any home team advantage because it is a Super Bowl, as you know. So we're not going to give any home team advantage. But for the sake of this score sheet, Philadelphia will be the home team here. Jason stops by. You love the old school Broncos? I do too. I don't know what it is. I'm not a Broncos fan by any means, but I do like that old logo. I think what it is when the teams go to the new logos, the old ones just become a classic, even if you didn't like the team. All right, so let's start this off. Chiefs and the Eagles. The Eagles will start off with the ball first. All righty, so 11-35 is the scoring roll. And that's going to be a score right off the bat with a 15. So we get a 26, and that's going to be a touchdown run for the Eagles. So the Eagles go up 6-0 on the touchdown run. Hopefully I'm playing this correctly. I just played this, so I should be playing this correctly. I will use my little thing here. And the extra point is 11-65 and a 54. It is good. So the extra point is good. And so right off the bat, it is 7-0 for the Eagles on the first drive of the game. So they lead this one 7-0. All right. Now let me see. Neither team can return a punt or a kick, so I don't have to worry about that. And it's only interceptions that they can return as well. All righty. So it's going to be Kansas City ball, and they trail 7-0. I could figure out who ran the ball in, but I'm not going to. We're just going to kind of play this as it's designed. All righty, so now a 35. Oh, they're 11-35. The Chiefs are going to score on the 35, and the 35 is a touchdown pass. So Mahomes gets it right back with a TD pass, and the game is now 7-6. That's a 0, by the way. Let's see the extra point, 11-63, and the kick is good. So we have a touchdown run and a touchdown pass, and the first two possessions are scores. And so it is tied up now at 7-7. All right, so there's no kick return here, so it's going to be Philadelphia ball. Again, I've designated them as the home team, but I won't give them any home team advantage. So we have a 25 and a 14. A 25, that's another score. We're rolling low, so we're getting a lot of scores in this game. And a 14 is a touchdown run. It's another TD run. So this could be a very, very high-scoring game here in game-winning drive. And the extra point is good. So neither defense can stop anybody. As Al Red Sox fan stops by, thanks, Al, for coming by. We had a terrific chat last night. I listened to most of it when I got home from the rink. I ended up working a long day yesterday. But when I got home from the second hockey rink, I tuned into you, and I was just kind of chilling out at the end of the night. All righty, so that light right there kind of does reflect a little bit. Hang on a sec. See if I can turn this a little bit. See the dice a little bit better. A little bit. some reason that light does reflect off the dice here, and you can't see it too well. All righty, so it's 14-7. So each team with touchdowns on all their possessions. I like the Broncos helmet. Yeah, I like this old. I love the old logos. They just do. All right. Oh, so now we have Kansas City with a ball, and that's going to be a turnover, and a 32 will be a punt. So Kansas City will have to kick this one away, and there's no chance for a punt return, so it's just going to be Philadelphia ball leading 14-7. You know, I don't even know if we're going to watch the game today. I don't care about either one of these teams. And usually the Super Bowl is kind of disappointing. So I don't know if I'm going to watch. I'll probably be playing some Apple hockey or something tonight. But I'll check in from time to time. All right, so it's going to be Philadelphia ball and a 43 and a 64. So 43 is going to be a turnover here, and a 64 is going to be a punt. So finally, defense is being played, and that's a punt, and that's going to end the first quarter. So the score at the end of one is Philadelphia 14 and Kansas City 7. So we're going to go into the second quarter here. I like to put that up so I know what quarter I'm in. So we're in the second quarter right now. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do tonight. I think we got friends coming over in the afternoon to kind of hang out with the dogs. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm, like I say, I don't care. I don't know anybody on Philadelphia, and I'm kind of tired of Mahomes. I don't know why, I just am. All righty, so here we go. So it's going to be Kansas City ball here to start the second quarter. They're trailing 14-7 as Ray shows up around the layout. I don't know if you guys caught it. Ray and myself did a college hockey game last night. It was a lot of fun. And up there in New Hampshire there. And tough 3-2 overtime loss for the home team. But it was a fun game. It was a good time to work with Ray. I haven't seen Ray face-to-face in many years, and finally we saw each other face-to-face. All right, so Kansas City will score with a 21, and a 13 is going to be a touchdown run. So very high-scoring game here on the touchdown run. The extra point will tie it, 11-63. Oh, no, he missed it. Al Red Sox fan walks into the room, and we missed the extra point. It's infectious, folks. It's infectious. So the extra point is no good, and so it's 13-14. Now 14-13. So they get 6, but the extra point is no good. Thank you, Al. And it's 14-13, Kansas City. Philadelphia. How do you miss an extra point? Here we are. Aldo Nova will not be performing at halftime, but that's just a fantasy. All righty, so Philadelphia ball, leading by a point, and they will score again with the 11. Try to roll the dice a little bit further over here to see it better. So the 11 is a score for the Eagles, and a 43 is a TD pass for the Eagles. So it's a touchdown pass, no defense at all being played in this game, and the Eagles widen their lead. And that's the field. The extra point is good. So it's now 13-21. You know, I have never used the 2-point conversion in this game. Roll 2 dice compared to the offense. Touchdowns are successful 2-point conversions. So I would have to not only roll points scored, but I would have to get a touchdown on a 2-point conversion. So, okay. The curse of Al strikes again. Yes, it does. All right, Kansas City now trailing 21-13 with the ball. And a 31 is a score, and a 63 is going to be a field goal for the Chiefs. So the Chiefs march down. Let me double check. 31 is a score, and a 63 is a field goal. And so they will kick the field goal here, and it's now 21. Oh, I never did the Eagles score. So they scored, and then these guys scored. So 21-16. Yep, 21-16 here in the game. All righty. So let's get back to, where am I here? There we go. Oh, no, don't want to do that. There we go. Hit the wrong button. Still getting used to having things on the screen here. Alrighty, so now Philadelphia ball as we get down here to the last 5 minutes of the second quarter. And Philadelphia will score again. And a 34 is they get a field goal too. So it's going to be a field goal here for the Eagles. And they lead 24-16. So the Eagles tack on a field goal. And let me just double-check my math here. So we got TD, 21-24. And Kansas City with 7, 13, 16. Yep, 24-16. Here we go. Who does this game? This is Downey. This is game-winning drive by Downey Sports. And it's one of my first Downey games I played, and I really, really like it. Drive-by-drive game. Very fun, very easy to play. And when you buy the Super Bowl pack, I bought the Super Bowl pack. Every year they send you the Super Bowl teams. So I don't know if I can show them to you, but here's what you get. So I got the 2 Super Bowl teams here off to the side, and I'm reading their stats. So fun to play. I did the whole Buccaneers season, 76, using game-winning drive as one of the engines. Had so much fun with it. I really like game-winning drive. All right, so we are back. 24-16 here, and it's going to be the last drive of the first half, and it's Kansas City with the ball. All right, Mahomes leading them down, trying to get back into this game here. And a 53 is going to be no good, and a 45 is going to be a punt. So that's our third punt of the half, so that'll end the half. So at the end of the first half, it is 24-16 in favor of the Eagles. Now, I've been following a lot of the pre-plays that you guys have been doing on Facebook and other places there, and it's been high scoring. It's been up in the 30s for each team. So I don't think anybody's got a low-scoring pre-play that I've seen yet. Everybody's been at least up in the 30s. All righty, so now Kansas City will get the ball here to start the second half. So let me get my zeros up. That way we know what quarter we're in. All right, as my dogs continue to bark. It's very aggravating. It really is. It's like, shut up. So, all right, so Kansas City with the ball, trailing by 8. And a 61, that's going to be no good. And a 64, and that's going to be a field goal that's wide left. So the field goal is no good. And Philadelphia will take over the ball. So Philly have the chance to increase their lead here, and they will on the 26. That will be a score for the Eagles, and a 63 is a TD pass. Holy cow. A TD pass for the Eagles. They are going nuts here on the Kansas City defense, and the extra point is no good. They missed the extra point, 11-65. It's our second 66. I don't know what it is with me and extra points, but, I join Al Red Sox fan. So the score now is 30-16 after that missed extra point. So Philadelphia is still in control, now up by 15 points. So KC here is the visitor. And this game plays really quick, too. It does take a minute to set up the score sheet so you can get all your numbers in because you do adjustments. But once they're in, you roll the dice, and it's easy and it's fun. I love this game. I do. I really like this game. All righty. And Kansas City, they needed a 35, and they get a 36. Kansas City does not score, and a 65 is another missed field goal. So the field goal kicker has missed 2 in this half, and that could be costly for the Chiefs. Philadelphia with the ball. They will score again, and a 62 is a TD pass. So the Eagles with a TD pass here, and they are just pouring it on as long as they don't roll another 66, and that kick is good. So 37-16. Here's I tack on another, right? Is that right? No, that's no, what do we got now? We tacked on 13, right? Yep, 37-16 here in the third quarter. So Philadelphia's got a TD run, a punt, a TD pass, and a field goal. That was the first half. In the second half, they have a TD pass and a TD pass. They haven't been stopped. They haven't been stopped. It's kind of unbelievable. All righty, so Kansas City with the ball, running out of possession here. This is the last possession of the third quarter. And Kansas City will cash in. What are they going to cash in with? A 23. is 55. It's a TD pass. So Mahomes drives him down, and they will get a TD pass. And that's going to make it 37-22. So I want to go for 2 here. So if it's 37-22, yeah, I think I want to go for 2 so I can get it to 23. Then that'll be a 2-score game. So we're going to go for 2 here in the third quarter. We're going to go for 2. Now to go for 2, and I've never done it, but it says roll 2 dice. Compare this to the offensive team scoring results. Touchdowns are successful 2-point conversions, while field goals are unsuccessful. Oh, I see. Okay, so I'm going to roll 2 dice on the scoring results. So I'm going to assume that they've already done the scoring results. So I need to get a touchdown for a 2-point conversion. Okay, I believe that's how this, because it says roll 2 dice, not 4. So I'm assuming that I've already rolled the points scored. So I need to get 11-21 or 32-56. All right, so we're going to roll the backup dice here. My dogs are going nuts today. I don't get it. All righty, so if I'm reading this correctly, I need to get a touchdown, not a field goal. So we're going to go for 2. Mahomes trying to go for 2. Here it is. A 46, and that's complete. The touchdown pass for 2 points. So we're going to get 8 points out of this. That was actually kind of fun. I enjoyed going for 2 there. All right, so it's going to be 8 points here. So good way to finish the quarter here. Is that correct now? Is that correct? Did I do that right? 16, yet 24. Oh, I guess I didn't need to go for that. So I would have got the I guess I didn't need to go for 2 because I would have I had 22. The extra point would have been 23. All right, well, I went for 2 when I got it. All right, so whatever. Coach's decision. TD pass and then 2-point conversion. So it's now 37-24. All right, so I guess I screwed up the math on that. That's all right. It's Super Bowl Sunday. We're here to talk about LeBron James anyway. We're not here to talk football. It's Super Bowl Sunday, and we're here to talk about LeBron James because that's all I heard on the radio last night. After I listened to Al Red Sox fans chat, I put on the radio overnight, and all they talked about, seriously, was LeBron James. Okay. All right, so let's start the fourth quarter now. Let's see if the Chiefs can get a stop. They really haven't stopped anything yet, as it's 37-24. Philadelphia ball to start the fourth quarter. And they will score again with a 35, just barely, and a 23 is a touchdown run. Wowzers. Just rolling low, and that's a lot of scores. And the point is good. So, you just can't give up 44 points and expect to win a game. Especially a Super Bowl. So I got 44-24. That's what I got. Kansas City ball here. I think they're just running out of possessions. And they will score as well with a 44, and that's a touchdown pass. So Kansas City comes back. Boy, there's just no stopping either one of these teams. So that's a touchdown pass, and the point is good. So that's going to be 31. So 44-31 now. And back and forth we go. Philadelphia ball. They will not score this time, and a 55 is a punt. So finally, Kansas City forces a punt. So they will get the ball back. Now they need to score and then get an onside kick. So let's see if they can score first. So they do not score. That's a 56, and a 63 is a missed field goal. Now, I have a little homebrew here, all righty? So in the rules it states fourth quarter, fourth down option. This option allows a team to convert a field goal or touchdown into a fourth down attempt. Now, you're supposed to be within 8 points or less in a modern season. Now, I know that we're down by a couple of scores. What I like to do is have some fun with these things. So I add so you have to either have a field goal attempt. You can convert a field goal to a touchdown. Well, I figure if they missed a field goal, that means they're in field goal range. So I also allow it on a missed field goal. Homebrew by me. Okay, so I'm kind of going off the board here. So what I allow is that not only a field goal, but also a missed field goal. I allow you to try to convert that. And I know you're supposed to be down by 7 or 8, but I think that at this point here, they're going to go for it anyway. They're not going to try a field goal at this point here. They need a touchdown. So I'm going to allow them to go for it. So what we do now is we look at the 4th down for the Philadelphia defense. So it's a -4. All righty. So Kansas City now, it's 11-32 is their scoring now. So it's 11-32, I believe, is how that works. Or is that 31? We're going to go 11-31. All right, so we go 11-31. And using blah, 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 blah. All righty, so if it's in a score range, we score. Otherwise, we turn it over. All right, so we're going to roll this right here. So it's 11-31 on 4th down, and they do not convert. Holy shit, somebody just threw something down the stairs. Sorry for swearing. This is why I stream during the week when nobody's home. All right, so they go for it on 4th down, and they do not convert is basically what happened here. So no go on anything. So it's going to be Philadelphia ball, and they will win this one here. We'll play out the last possession. And a 36 is not a score, and a 54 will be a punt. So they're just going to kick it away. And that is the final. So the final score is Philadelphia 44 and Kansas City 31. So that is game-winning drive. Let me just mark off my sheet here so I can post this on social media later. Wow, look at that 4th quarter. So in that 4th quarter, we had a TD run, a TD pass, and that was it. So the scoring kind of settled down here in the 4th quarter. So 31 Kansas City, 44 Philadelphia. So Philadelphia wins in game-winning drive. So now let's slide over to Al Wilson's Fast Drive Football. So we're going to have a double-header for you today. So we're going to reset the score here. We're going to pull out Al's game. Let me slide some of these things out of the way. Bring in my Al Wilson stuff. I have my drives here. Sorry about that. I got my little charts I like to set off to the side. And we should be good to go here. All righty. So I need to get some different dice here for Al. So I think we're going to go like this. So I think we go red, white, and black is what that is, I believe. So I need to get my teams here. So I'll have my teams here off to the side so I can take a look at them. And let's play some Fast Drive Football here. All righty. So Philadelphia, Kansas City. So we're going to flip here. Kansas City's going to call it in the air. Heads is the dot. Kansas City is going to call tails. Tails, and they will defer. So Philadelphia will get the kickoff here to start. All righty. So where's my little kickoff chart? There it is over here. Al stops by. Al, I'm playing your game here right now. Hopefully I play it correctly, Al. I enjoyed it so much when I did that Tampa Bay thing. I enjoyed that so much. All those games I played, it was really fun. And Fast Drive Football was right up there. In fact, the more I play Fast Drive Football, the more I want to play Fast Drive Football. Let me just say that's how that game goes. All righty. So we got my kickoff here. And what did I say? So Kansas City's going to kick off to Philadelphia. So here we go. Let's see how this works out. All righty. So here comes the kickoff. And we have a 44 on the kickoff. And that's just going to be average field position on the kick. I should know this by now, but I don't. You'd think I would know this by now, but I don't. All right, so average kickoff here for, I'm running out of room here. Studio B is not that big, folks. It's really not. All right, so we'll just put this over here for it. All right, so average field position. Here come the Eagles now. Can they repeat? The Eagles defeated the Chiefs in game-winning drive. How about Fast Drive Football here, folks? Let's go. All righty. So we have a 366. So I like to write down and then circle the time here. So a 366, so there's no special plays here. So that's just going to be 2 ticks off the clock. So this is about a 3.5-minute drive, I think it is. So 366 for Philadelphia. 366. And again, I kind of use this for home and away. I think that's what somebody said, too, to use that for home and away for the Super Bowl. 366. Is it poor field position? No. Offense pushes down the field and counts the drive with a touchdown pass. Now, it does have an R, and Philadelphia has an R, so I think if I play the advanced rules that a touchdown pass would convert to a touchdown run because of the R. So we're going to go over here. So this is going to be Kansas City and Philadelphia. I like to put them on different sides so I can kind of see the results. So it's going to be a touchdown run, if I did that correctly. In any case, it is a touchdown. And so the extra point coming up for Jake Elliott, I'm going to let him kick today, an 11-64. And the kick is, excuse me one second. Okay, so I missed 2 extra points in game-winning drive, and I just missed one here. So, Al, Red Sox fan, if you wouldn't mind leaving the room. And the kick is no good. So, oh, boy, it is 6-0. 6-0 here as Philadelphia misses the extra point to start things off here in my preview. That's awesome. That's awesome. It really is awesome. All righty, so 6-0 is he misses the extra point. So let's get my kickoff table out here. And we got a 64, and I think that's going to be your average field position. So Kansas City will start off in average field position here, and they are trailing 6-0. The curse of the kickers. You are exactly right. All right, so let's see what Kansas City can do here. And we have a 1-1-6. So it's going to be a 1-1-6. So it's going to be regular. So it's going to be 1 tick off the clock here. 1-1-6 says, is it a prolific offense for Kansas City? Yes, with the decider die, they are a prolific offense. TD run P+. So it looks like TD run. So Kansas City responds with a TD run of their own. Let me double check that. TD run. Yep, because they are a prolific offense. I don't even know what prolific means. It sounds kind of dirty, but we'll go with it. Alrighty, so now can Kansas City take the lead? Coming in is Harrison Butker, I guess we're going to go. Harrison Butker is going to kick this one here, 11-62, and this one is good. Thank you very much. So Kansas City now takes the lead, 7-6 here, thanks to the extra point. Thank you so much. Al must have left the room. No, Al's still here. All right. Alrighty, so let's do the kickoff here. So Kansas City will kick off to Philadelphia. Ooh, a 22. That might be something. A 22. Nope, that's going to be average field position. I should write this down. 21-65 is average. I had that memorized, and now I don't. All right, so Eagles come out here. Still in the first quarter. And let's see what they can do. So we get a 1-3-5. So we get a 1, 3, and a 5. And so a 5 is 3 ticks. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. And a 1, 3, 5. The rusher breaks through the line, but he's hit. Fumble! So Philadelphia coughs up the ball with a fumble. And let's see what happens on the fumble. So we're going to go to the fumble chart. And 3. Offense fumbles after moving into scoring position. The opponent will have average field position. So the Kansas City defense comes up, knocks the ball loose, and that's a fumble, and they will take over the ball. Hey, PJ. Yeah, I was going to come on last night, but when I got home from the rink, I was tired, so I didn't go on last night. So I'm going to be on in the morning here. But good to see you here. All righty. So, again, Philadelphia won the game-winning drive handily, but here now it's a struggle. It's 7-6. And Kansas City's leading this one, and they have the ball. Kansas City has the ball after the turnover. A 1-1-3. So a 1-1-3. And that's going to be just 1 tick off the clock. Slow-moving quarter here. And a 1-1-3 says, poor field position. No, they have had 1-1-3. Inept defense, I would say not. So 1-1-3 is a field goal attempt. So coming in is Harrison Butker to try the field goal attempt. 11-53. And the kick is away, and the kick is good. So the kick is good. So Kansas City now leads this one 10-6. And they will now kick it off here. What's going on? Steve Towers in the room. As he says, happy Super Bowl Sunday. Steve, we're not talking football today. We're talking LeBron James today because it is Super Bowl Sunday. So we want to talk LeBron James like they did all night on sports radio. Just saying. All right, the kickoff is a 34, and that will be average field position here for Philadelphia here. And let's see what they can do. Down 10-6. And we have a 2, 3, and a 4. So a 2, a 3, and a 4. And so that's going to be 2 off the clock. So now we're down under 5 minutes to play. And a 2, 3, 4 says, is it a dull offense? I would say Philadelphia is not a dull offense. And a 2, 3, 4, is it a staunch defense? No. 2, 3, 4 is a touchdown pass R+. So that'll be a touchdown pass for Philadelphia. So they return with a TD pass. And now the last extra point was missed. And this one is good. So they actually take the lead now. It is 13-10 Philadelphia here in the first quarter. And, yeah, Barry, we do have some dignitaries in the room, don't we? I guess Sunday morning is the time, right before the football games, right? All right, so it's going to be kicked off now by Philadelphia back to KC. I'm just looking at the red and white die here. Oh, a 66. We got some specialties going on here, possibly. So a 66 on the kickoff. Is he electric? No, there's no electricity here on Kansas City. So that'll be great field position though. All right, so they will start with great field position here as the first quarter running down here. All righty, Kansas City with the ball, trailing by 3. Much better game than the last one, that's for sure. So we have a 1, 3, and a 5. A 1, 3, and a 5. And so we're going to get 2 ticks off the clock here. And that's going to bring us down close to the end of the quarter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I like to count here to make sure that I'm in line. So 1, 3, and a 5 for Kansas City. Oh, that's another fumble. 1, 3, 5 is the bad roll. So each team with a fumble in this game. That's going to be picked up by the Eagle defense. Oh, boy. He scoops it up. This could be a scoop and score. He's on his feet. A 5 or a 6, and he goes all the way. Touchdown on the scoop and score. So we're going to put Philadelphia here. I'm going to put scoop and score for a TD. So it's a defensive touchdown here on the Kansas City fumble. And they had great field position. Kansas City had great field position, and they fumbled, and that's a long TD run here. Let's see if they can tack on the point, and no! Wait. Extra point, 11-64, and he missed it. He's missed 2 extra points. He's 1 for 3. 1 for 3 on extra points. Unbelievable. So the extra point is no good. So it's 19-10. 19-10. So that's kind of funny, actually. I've missed 2 extra points out of the 3. So the Philadelphia defense with the scoop and score, but they missed the extra point. So instead of 21-10, it's 19-10. Now, all right, so here comes the kickoff here back to Kansas City. And a 13, that's going to be something a little different here on the kickoff as well. A 13 he cuts and turns upfield, and it's a fumble. Oh, they fumble on the kickoff. A 3. The kicking team recovers after a long return. Average field position. So, Kansas City fumbles the kickoff, and Philadelphia will get the ball back. What did I say? In average field position. Holy cow. So Kansas City, a fumble and a scoop and score, and a fumble on the kickoff. Who says cards and dice isn't fun, right? So Philadelphia ball, and I think that'll actually end the quarter because I only got 1 tick left, but let's roll and find out. Exciting first quarter here, that's for sure. So we have a 2, a 3, and a 4. So we have a 2, a 3, and a 4. So that's going to bring us into a 4 is 2. So that's going to bring us into the next quarter here. So we're in the second quarter. So I can wrap up the first, and it's 19-10. All right, so that's how the first quarter ended. So now we're in the second quarter. And Philadelphia is in control here after a couple of back-to-back fumbles. All right, so an average field position after the fumble on the kickoff. Well, you have a 2, 3, 4. Is it a dull offense? No. A 2, 3, 4. Staunch defense? No. Touchdown pass. Oh, boy. Eagles are taking over here That's a touchdown pass. And in comes the kicker, who was 1 for 3. 1 for 3, and this time it is good. If he had missed again, I would have been, I don't know. So I think that's going to be 26-10, right? With 7, 19 and 7 is 26. And so it's going to be 26-10 now, Eagles here in the second quarter. All right, so they're going to kick off, and hopefully Kansas City won't fumble this time. And 14. Oh, 1d6. He's in a roll of 1 to 6. He's in the open. All right, let's see if he gets in the open. Nope, he's not in the open, so we're just going to get average field position on the kickoff. Boy, kickoffs have been an adventure here. They really have been. They've been kind of fun. All righty, so average field position for Kansas City here as they now trail 26-10 to the Eagles. Here, my big game pre-play. All right, so we have a 3, 6, and a 6. So we have a 3, 6, and a 6. So a 6 is going to be 4. So this is a long, sustained drive. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so more than halfway through the second quarter. And a 366, is it poor field position? No, 366. They push downfield with a touchdown pass. So Kansas City responds, getting back in the game with a TD pass. The extra point, 11-62. And it's no good. So Kansas City misses an extra point, and it's 26-16. And folks, I just roll the dice. You can't blame me. You just can't. 26-16. You can see all these kicks being missed. It's kind of funny. Barry, yeah, your Super Bowl squares do apply to this game. So if you win, just go and tell them that you hit on my game, and that'll be fine. All right, so the kickoff coming to the Eagles. A 42, so they will get that in average field position here, leading by 10 here in the second quarter. All righty. So we have a 1-5-5. That is nothing special as far as timing goes, so a 5 is going to be 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So we got 5 minutes to play here in the half, and a 1-5-5 for Philadelphia. Is it a secure offense? I'm not seeing secure offense. A 1-5-5. Is it a clumsy or active defense? No. So 1-5-5 looks to be a punt. Is that our first punt? This is our first punt of the game, and we're late in the second quarter. So we're going to write down punt here. It's our first punt of the game. So I actually have to pull out the punt chart for the first time today. We'll take out the punt chart. And we'll roll here. And we have a 61 on the punt chart. And our receiving team takes over in average field position. I'm just going to keep the kickoffs out because we're not punting today. So average field position. So punt by Philadelphia. Kansas City with the ball in average field position. Incidentally, both teams are efficient. So I have to keep that in mind here at the end of the half and the end of the game, that both teams are efficient. All right, Kansas City with the ball here. So we have a 2-5-6. So a 2, a 5, and a 6. And I like to check to see if the red dot's active, and it's not. So it's going to be 2 off the clock. Now we're into the final stages here. And a 2-5-6 is, well, we could tack on 1 right now. I believe if I wanted to be efficient, I could tack 1 on to leave very little time for, I think I can do that, Al, right? I can tack on an extra tick right now to kind of leave only 1 tick left in the half. I thought I read that there was some rule about doing that there was times that you couldn't do that. So I think I can do that, though. I think I can do that. So I'm gonna tack on an extra 1 here for efficient. So that's going to bring it down just to 1 tick left for them. So, but I thought there was some condition that you couldn't do that. I forget what it was. Maybe I'm thinking end of the game. All right, so 2-5-6. I'm going to tack on an extra 1 here. So I'm just going to put a little check that that's my efficient quality. A 2-5-6. Is it great field position? No, it is not. 2-5-6. Is it home or undisciplined offense? Well, this is home would have been the dot, so it's not. So it's going to be a punt. A disciplined offense. No, they're not disciplined off. So that's going to be a punt for Kansas City. So Kansas City will punt this away. a 41 on the punt chart. That's only that's their first punt too. A 41 on the punt chart is average field position. So Philadelphia takes over with average field position, and they only have the one tick there, but they are efficient. So can I take that? Could that be a if I roll a one? Let's roll first. So if I were to roll a 1, if efficient, could I make that a 0? I think I can. I think I saw in the little cheat sheet here that yeah. So if I roll a 1 or a 2, I get a playoff. I think that's how that works. So let's see here. Okay, if the result is a turnover, yes, okay, that's what it was. That's what I read. Okay, so if the result is a turnover, you can't use that. Okay, good. So punt's not a turnover. So Philadelphia's got the ball here at the end, and a 4. So a 4 is a 2. So if I go hurry up offense on a 2-4-6, I think I can reduce that to 1. So Philadelphia is going to get the ball, average field position after the punt, 2-4-6. The 4 is 2, but I'm going to use hurry up efficient offense to make that 1. So I will get the playoff here. So I'm going to do this, and a 2-4-6 says, is it a dull offense? Philadelphia is not a dull offense. 2-4-6. Runner turns the corner, and he is gone. Holy cow. So that worked out pretty well. So he turns the corner, and it's a TD run. So Philadelphia, using the efficient hurry-up offense, scores a late TD here in the half, and the extra point is good. Now, I believe because I scored on the last tick, I do not kick off. I believe in the first half, if you score on the final tick, that score happened while time expired. I believe that's how it went. All righty, so Philadelphia scored the touchdown, so that should be 33 now to 66. So that's a wait, did I not put up something here? So I got 26 and 7, so that's a 14. Is that right? Yep, 33 to 16 here at the half. So we go to the halftime show, and it's going to be Aldo Nova and Steel Panther will be performing the halftime show here. And I hope you enjoyed that show. Hopefully there was no wardrobe malfunctions. And you know what they should do? You know what they should do at halftime? They should do a hockey game. That would be awesome, right? To do a hockey game at halftime. That would be so cool. Alrighty, so the third quarter is going to kick off, and Philadelphia will kick off to Kansas City, who was losing this one, 33-16. So Kansas City not doing good in my pre-plays. Okay, so let's get back to the game here after the halftime show. It was a terrific hockey game at halftime, by the way. And here comes the kickoff from Jake Elliott, I guess, is going to kick this one off. And a 45, that's going to be right here, so it's going to be average field position. So Kansas City will start the third with average field position. So I like to keep track of this over here so I can post this onto Facebook later on. Steel Panther halftime show, I would too, Steve. I've seen them, I saw them at Boston play one time, and they were funny. They're a funny band. They're just funny. They're very light, but they're very good musicians. All righty, so Kansas City with the ball. And we have a 2, a 3, and a 6. So 2, a 3, and a 6. And that's going to be for a nice long drive again for Kansas City here to start the third quarter, although they want to score quickly. A 2, a 3, and a 6 for Kansas City. Is it a prolific offense? Yes. TD pass. So Mahomes leads them right down to start the third quarter with a touchdown pass. The extra points, we've been 50-50 on them today. Here it is. And that is going to slide in good. So, 33-23 now as we tack 7 on for the Chiefs. Nope, don't want to do that. I want to do this. And now we'll be kicking off to Philadelphia. And we have a 51, and that'll be average field position for Philadelphia. Alrighty. So the Chiefs start off the third with a score. We've had 2 punts in this game. 2 punts in this game. It's been all offense. I'm interested to see what tonight's going to be. And so we have a 1-1-6, 1, 1, and a 6. And so it's just going to be 1 tick off the clock. And a 116 says, is it a prolific offense? The Decide or Die says, no, they are not on this particular drive. Is it an inept defense? No, they're not an inept defense. So a 166 is a punt CO. So a good drive, and they get a chance to pin them deep, but it just stalls. All right, so here comes the punt on the punt CO chart. And a punt CO of a 23. And they're going to pin him deep. Nice kick. Goes out of bounds inside the 20-ish. Let me double. That was poor field position, right? Punt CO 23, poor. Yep, so poor field position for the Chiefs here in the third quarter, trailing by 10. Can they dig out of this hole? We have a 4, 4, 5. So we have a 4, a 4, and a 5. So a 4 is 2 off the clock. And a 4, 4, 5 says erratic offense. I would say no, not for Kansas City. A 4, 4, 5 is a disciplined defense. It is not. And a 4, 4, 5 is a field goal attempt. So it's going to be a long field goal try for Harrison Butker. Field goal is 11 to 53. 11 to 53, and it is good. So the field goal is good. So Kansas City chips away at this lead, and it is now. So they've got 10 points here in this quarter. And it is now 33-26. So here comes the kickoff from Philadelphia. Smelly Wrestling Geek stopping by. Smelly says their game in 2021 was a high-scoring game. Yeah, it might be. You know, every pre-play I've seen online, I'm kind of following all, and they've all been like this, 33-26. They've all been high. What was the last game I did? 44 to something. So the game-winning drive was 44-31, and now here we are, 33-26. So, all right, so here comes the kickoff from Kansas City to Philadelphia, and that's going to be average field position for Philadelphia here with about 6:15 to go here in the quarter. All right, so how long does this drive take? We have a 1-2-1. Oh, another short drive. A 1-2-4, actually. So it's 1 off the clock. So 5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Look at a lot of drives. This is a lot of drives, quick drives, a lot of scoring. A 1-2-4. Seasons prior to 2014, it's an interception. So it's not prior. So is it great field position? No, it's not great field position. So this is just going to be a punt, a very rare punt in this game. So Philadelphia has been stymied twice on their drives, and we'll have to kick this one away. And a normal punt of 55 is average field position for the Chiefs. So the Chiefs will take over now. Having scored on both of their drives here in the third quarter, they got a touchdown and a field goal. So Kansas City now only trails by 7. Here we go. And we have a 144. So another short drive, a 144. Oh, this is, okay, so it's not poor field position, so I ignore the red dot. So it's not poor field position. Undisciplined offense for Kansas City? No. So 144 is going to be another field goal attempt. So Kansas City drive stalls, but they're going to bring in Butker to try it again. 11 to 53. No, he missed it. This time he shanked it off to the side, and it's going to be Philadelphia taking over. Now let's see if we get into the fourth quarter or not. Here we go. And so we got a 2, 3, and a 3. So we have a 2, a 3, and a 3. So a 3 is going to be 2. So we're still in the third quarter. Philadelphia ball on a 2:33. Is it a solid offense? No. 2:33. Is it a mild defense? No. 2:30. Oh, no. Interception. So I think that's our second turnover. No, we've had a lot of them here. We've had 3 fumbles so far. Never mind. So we have interceptions. Our first interception of the day. So Kansas City picks off Philadelphia off the interception chart. Interceptions made in the red zone. So it's a long, sustained drive, but it's going to be taken over by Kansas City with a pick inside the 10-yard line. And so the Philadelphia Eagles had a chance to go ahead by more, and now they don't. 1 tick left in the third, and we got a 1-1-2. 1-1-2. So that's 2 ticks, right? And that's going to bring us into the fourth quarter. Oh, wait a sec. Did I mark these off? Hang on. I might have not marked this off here, too. So go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep, this would be correct. Okay. So I am correct. So we are in the fourth quarter now. So what happened in that third quarter? Let's wrap this up here. So it was 10 points. Yep, 10 points for the Chiefs and nothing for the Eagles. The Eagles punted, and had an interception. Those were their 3 drives. So Kansas City now on the 1-1-2. Punishing defense. Yes. 1-1-2. It's a punt, BU, with a dot. If it began in great field position, it did not. So it's a punt, and they're backed up. So can they kick this away and get out of some trouble here? Alrighty. On the punt deep from their own zone, we got a 52. It's a nice long punt, but it's a great return, so it's going to be great field position for the Eagles to start this fourth quarter for them. And that's exactly what they needed. So it's a great game here, 33-26. The scoring has slowed down a little bit after a wild and woolly first quarter. All righty, so we have a 3:55, a 3, a 5, and a 5. So 2 come off the clock. And as RJL stops by, thanks for coming by. Yeah, we're going to play a little football here on the channel. Been playing a lot of football. I need to get some hockey back on the channel. 3:55 for Philadelphia. 3:55. Prolific offense. No, they are not. This die here says they are not a prolific offense. Inept defense, nah. 3:55, so another long drive. Punt CO, so they're going to try to nail it deep. Again with a kick. And we got a 24. And decision to play the field position works out nicely. Poor field position for Kansas City here. So KC is backed up again, trailing by 7. Oh, boy, I got a close game. I hope I don't screw up the end of the game. I haven't had many close games because I played Buccaneers and they stink. All right, 1, 4, 5. 1, 4, and a 5. And so 1, 4, 5 is 2 off the clock. So we're under 10 minutes to play. And Fenner stops by. Hey, thanks. Are you heading into work? Okay. I get today off finally. I worked Friday twice and Saturday twice, so I got a day off. So I'm going to enjoy my day off playing some football. 145 for the Chiefs. 145 says, is a great field position. No, it is not. 145 is inept defense. No, they are not. A 145, oh, there's going to be a field goal attempt. So they drove it down, and we'll get a field goal attempt here as they try to chip away at this 33-26 lead. Decide or die. Yeah, it has. Yep, yes, it has. And the kick is good. So the field goal is good. So it's now 33-29. Oh. So let me do 3 and 0 here. So we are in the fourth quarter. 33-29. This game is really starting to tighten up. So here comes the kick now. And a 65 is going to be average field position for Philadelphia. So Philadelphia in the second half is punted, interception, and punted. So the Philadelphia offense has really stumbled. As you can see, it's all goose eggs after that first half. So let's see if they can get a nice long sustained drive to kill some time off of this clock or drive it home. So they got a 2, a 3, and a 6. So it's a 2, 3, and a 6. And let me just make sure that I got it here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 3, 4, 5. Yep, and 2, 3, 6 is 2 off the clock. Not a very long drive at all. A 2, 3, 6 for Philadelphia. Is it a prolific offense? Yes, it is. And that is a TD pass. So the Eagles drive down and increase their lead with a touchdown pass. And the kick is good with the 16. So it is now 40. As they finally score here in the second half to make it 40-29. The decide or die can be cruel. Yes, it is. And Super Bowl tournament drops by as well. Alrighty, so now they will kick this off. Time ticking away here on the Chiefs, trailing by 11. And that's going to be average field position for Kansas City on the kickoff. Mahomes needs to get something going here. So we have a 2, 3, 4. We have a 2, 3, and a 4. And that's going to be 2 ticks off the clock. And that's going to bring us into the 5. I think what I'm going to do is play my efficient quality and have this be a 1-tick drive to save some time. So I'm going to go 1 tick, and I'm going to just make a little note here that it should be 2, but I'm using the efficient quality to save time. I think that's how you play that out. So a 2-3, unless it's a turnover. 2-3-4 dull offense, no. 2-3-4 staunch defense, no. 2-3-4 is a touchdown pass. They get the TD pass from Mahomes. Now, so that makes it 40-35. I probably want to go for 2, right? So it's 40-35 right now. If I can get to 37, that'll be within field goal range. So I think I want to go for 2. Now, going for 2. Okay, so there's a 2-point conversion shot. Okay, I think I'm going to go for 2 here with 5 minutes to play. All righty, so got to go for 2. So I think I just used the 2-point conversion chart here. So that's what we're going to use. So I roll 1 die. And I'm going to roll the decider die as well. In fact, I'm going to use the white die here. I'm going to go white with white and see if that'll help anything here. All right, so we're going to go 2-point conversion. Here we go. Reed would go for 2. And PJet says, thanks for creating this game. Yes, it is. This is a fantastic game. I haven't tried the fact deck yet that PJet is talking about. All right, 2-point conversion here for the Chiefs as they drive it down and score. It is 40-35. 40-35. The 2-point conversion. It's a 2. Is it prolific offense? Oh, the decider die says no. It is no good. The pass is dropped in the end zone. So the 2-point conversion fails. And it's going to be 35-40. I guess you had to go for it, right? So now, I don't think we go onside here. And it's in the final 5 minutes, but I think, well, this is kind of tough now. It's 5 minutes to go. I think it's early for an onside kick, but with Philadelphia being efficient, follow my thinking here. Philadelphia is efficient. If they were to roll there's 4 ticks left. So if they were to roll a 5 or a 6 on the red die and use the efficient, the game is over. So that would be a 5-minute drive. So what do you think? Do we try to onside this? I guess there's nothing to lose here by going onside. The worst thing is great field position. So we got 5 minutes to go. I'm just afraid that if I kick it deep and the Eagles get it, then they could run out the clock in theory by rolling a 5 or a 6. So, okay, Al suggests onside. I'm thinking onside as well. All right, so we're going to go red die for onside. So we're going onside here. We're going. I don't like the look, so I'm just going to roll and read. I don't like to predict. So, all right, Bernard and Al say onside. So we got to go onside. There's really nothing you can lose. So here we go. Kansas City going onside with a 4, and end over end kick. Receiving team recovers that in great field position. It was worth a try. So the Eagles are going to get the onside kick in great field position. All righty, so Philadelphia has it in great field position. Now they can try to run out the clock here. Here we go. Time. It's 40-35. 75 points have been put on the board. A 5 or a 6 on the red die, I think, ends the game unless there was something crazy that happened like a fumble or interception. But let's find out. Here we go. And it's a 2. So it's 2-3-6. So 2-3-6. So I think they're going to try to squeeze the extra one here. So it's a 2. But I think they're going to add 1 here because of the efficient. So 1, 2, 3. So there's only 1 tick left after we find out what a 2-3-6 is. Unless it's a turnover, then I have to retract that. So a 2-3-6. Is it a prolific offense? The decider die says yes, and that's a TD pass. So it won't matter. The Eagles drive down, and they're going to put up a 46, maybe a... No! The extra point is no good again. We have missed 3. We've missed 3 extra points. So they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 7 touchdowns, and we've missed 3 extra points. So would my math be right? So if I added 6, it's a 46. Oh, wait. I did that all wrong. Cancel. 13, right? 46. So is that right? Did I do my math wrong? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. 7 times 7 is 49 minus 3. Yeah, 46. Yep, I think my math is correct. So the field goal, the extra point is no good, but there's only 1 tick left. And it's all but over but the shouting. Maybe they need Gronk out there to kick. Yeah, that's going to be fun to watch him do that. I might tune in for that. Al's the king of mixed extra points, but we're doing pretty well here. So average field position for Kansas City, kind of all academic at this point. There's only 1 tick left. They are efficient, but so we got a 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4. So we'll reduce that to 1. So this is the last play here. A 1, 3, 4. Is it poor field position? No. Inept defense? No. 1, 3, 4 is a field goal attempt. We actually need 9 points. I think we can go for it here. It's the last tick of the game. So we want to go for it here. So I think we go on the go chart, right? So it's on the last tick of the game because we are efficient. So end of this. Okay, let's see. So a field goal attempt. So if I get a field goal attempt, okay. So if it's a field goal attempt, I can go desperation play here. All right. So punt result for losing. Punt result here. Well, the game is not close, but at the same time, desperation play, okay. Why is replay baseball trying to get? Oh, did I hit the button? I might have hit a button by mistake. All right, so I'm gonna go desperation play there because it's the last tick, and yeah, I just want to see if I can find that last tick here. Blah, blah, blah. And the game places here. Convert TD result to a field goal attempt as time expires. Okay. So I have a field goal attempt. Let me just write this down. So it's a field goal attempt, but I'm not going to go for the field goal. So I think it is a desperation play. All right, so where's my desperation play? Oh, there it is. Okay, it's on the other chart over here. All right, so we're going to go desperation play. All right, don't use the 4th down chart, desperation play. All righty. So the final tick, I got to get the desperation play here. So we're going to roll 3d6 on average field position. So I need a roll of 6. And, I got a 7. Oh, that would have been great. A long tip is knocked down. It was almost caught if I could have got a 6, but it's going to fall incomplete on the desperation play, and that'll be the final score. Wow. High scoring game. So Philadelphia wins this one 46-35. Almost got it. Now if I had got that, I could still, can I onside that, or would that be the end of the game? So if the desperation play gets a touchdown, that would have made it 46-42, let's say, or 46 if I gone for 2, 46-43. At that point, can I onside that? Or would that be it, considering that was the last tick of the game? Just wondering if I would have hit that. Okay, so if I got that, desperation play, touchdown, then I can go onside and then do another desperation play. Is that what that would have been? Is that? I think that's how that worked, right? So I'd have to go onside and do another desperation play. Yes, okay, good. I got that right. Okay, good. So that is that, folks. We had some fun here today. Let me just wrap things up here. So in the first game, it was game-winning drive, and the Eagles winning this one 44-31 in game-winning drive. And then we come over to Fast Drive Football, almost identical. Almost identical, 46-35. So they win, let me see, in game-winning drive, they won by 13. And in this one here, they won by 11. Pretty damn close. So we'll see. I'll have to post these scores and see what we get here. But those are two pretty close scores. So all indications are that the Philadelphia Eagles are going to win tonight, except they're going to miss a lot of extra points. So I wonder if there's if you could bet that line. If you could bet that they're going to miss some extra points. We'll have to see. But anyway, so that's that. Hey, thanks for tuning everybody on this Sunday morning. Hope you're having a good day. It was a good day for the Eagles here on the channel as they won a pair of games. Both handily, scoring 44, then 46 points. It's kind of fun. All righty. So that's that, folks. And thanks for tuning in again. And hopefully we'll see some more pre-plays here as the day goes on. I'm interested to see if anybody can hit it exact or come real close with their pre-play scores in some of these games because they are really, really fun. So I'm Dave from Studio B, and we'll talk to everybody later. Thanks to everybody that came by. That was fun. And enjoy the game. Enjoy the game. I'm hoping I can find some wings somewhere today. I'm in a wing type of mood.